Well, earlier this week, we actually celebrated National Pet Day, and well, we've got a special pet joining us today.
That's right. So Sarah Curry is joining us now with Mr. Winston. So tell us a little bit about who he is.
Well, Winston here is an Argentine black and white Tegu. He's about 14 years old, we think, and 15 pounds. He was once dumped off in a box in front of a zoo in really bad shape. So the zoo took him in as their own and brought him back to good health. And when they went out of business, they placed him in a rescue, and that's how I got him.
Okay. Now, is it Tegu or Tegu?
Tegu.
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 Yep. Okay.
I think we said it a little bit wrong a couple times, but this is some education for us.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and I think you kind of answered some of the questions that I had about how big and how long you've had Winston. So how long does a Tegu, what is the life expectancy with this type of animal?
Well, average life expectancy is about 20-25 years in captivity, and in the wild it's 10 to 15 years.
And how did you learn to care for him?
I did about 8 months of research before I decided to adopt him. It was a lot, and even though when I adopted him, I thought I was ready, but there were still a lot of things that I was learning about him, like his personality and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it took about 3 months for us to get to know each other, and after those 3 months, we became an inseparable pair, and now we had this really cool bond, and he's amazing.
The rest is history. We're seeing some video, and I see that now I'm assuming this is Winston's cage at home, right?
Yep.
Is this?
He's got a shoe.
Yeah. What are the deals with the shoes then? Is that his toy of choice?
Yep. He actually has about 30 shoes. His friends from all over the world like to send them out. That right there is one of my shoes. But he also has an RC car, actually 3 RC cars that he likes to chase in the yard. He also has his own mallet that he also likes to carry around. And that's a really heavy object, but he still likes to carry it because it's rubber and it's really nice on his teeth to chew on.
Wow, looking at him going for that shoe. So what does he like to eat? I mean, he was just playing with the shoe. It doesn't look like he was, chomping into it, but what does he like to eat?
Well, he's an omnivore. They eat about everything that we eat but raw. They have a similar diet to like a dog, so they eat lots of meat, fruit, veggies, eggs, fish, stuff like that.
What is his favorite?
He has very expensive taste. He likes salmon and eggs.
Oh, salmon! I like it.
Okay, we got a similar diet.
Take
I was
him
just
out for
checking out.
sushi.
I was checking out his tongue. Does he use that to smell?
Yes, he uses it to smell. What is happening is he is gathering all this information with his forked tongue, and when he brings the tongue back, there's like organ called a Jacobson's organ, and that's how he's able to get all the information in the surroundings.
Ooh, I'm glad he's going towards you. You are brave.
I saw I got mouth and you have the tail.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, because Winston actually you have a Facebook page too, and you have a lot of followers.
Yep.
So if people want to follow along Winston's journey, tell us more about that.
So we have a page called Winston the Tegu. We do a lot of education on there and try to have people understand how difficult it is to take care of one of these because they are not for the average household. So you can find us on Instagram and Facebook if you want to get to know more about these guys. And
can he come out to birthday parties or?
Yeah, if you guys want to come out to your birthday, let me know. We do other events too. We just started doing a what do you call it? Starting to promote small businesses.
Okay.
So a lot of small businesses have been reaching out to us, asking us to do a meet and greet. And we just did one recently this weekend, and we had a lot of people show up. So
now you may have mentioned this earlier, and forgive me, I missed it because, well, a little shocking.
Distracted.
Well, a little bit, yeah. How heavy is Winston?
He's about 15 pounds.
Okay.
They could get up to about 20. He's a little on the small side, but he's actually really big. So they could get up to 5 feet, 20 pounds. So he's 15 pounds.
And you explained the jowls on the side of his face. I was asking about those earlier, and you said that's what he uses to attract his mate.
Yes, and when he's happy. So when
There's
he's
so many jokes going through my mind right now with that, but I'm not going to touch it.
Leaving it alone.
Yep.
So when he's in the mood, he'll start to vibrate his jowls really fast.
Okay.
Like this. And he also does it when he's really happy or content. So he does it a lot when it's just me and him in his bedroom and he's wanting to relax. He'll start to chuff.
Or right before he's about to eat me.
No, he won't eat you, I promise. He's good.
He's not going to bite me?
No, he's
Okay.
good.
All right. Oh, I just am not familiar. I mean, I'm just not familiar with this animal, so I don't know exactly about their behaviors, but it's really fun to see up up close. I am a little bit nervous, but it is
Yeah.
fun to see him.
I definitely suggest you take a look on our Facebook and see how great he is, because he has helped a lot of people with their fears, and has
Sure.
also had many people say, hey, because of Winston, I
Yeah.
now have a bearded dragon. I never
Oh,
thought that I would
okay.
ever touch a lizard
So
in my
would
life.
you let us pet him right now?
Yeah,
All
go
right.
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He
know.
loves
It's like I
everybody.
have to.
Right before we
I
go,
have to.
it's like you
Okay.
can't have him here without. All right.
all right.
That's a fun texture.
Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank you
No
for the time,
problem.
sir. I appreciate it. That was fun to see him.
Just meeting Winston and touch it just briefly. All right, we've got more Studio Time coming up after the break. Stay tuned.